So I do want to watch that DVD, The Dear White People. We got a late start. My mom went to bed. It's Netflix. I'm not returning it. It's a very strange movie. I am going to watch it simply because I think I don't know, I just think it's good for me to watch it. But it is a very strange movie. I made a nice big giant NutriBlossom and I split. Nice healthy. She's like, I need to have one of these every day. I'm like, I know, I haven't done it in a while, Mom. Actually, I don't feel like eating. I want to start following that one I told you about. The one that's on the cover of Women's World. It's whatever, I don't know. I forget what it was. You can have, I can find it in this mess. No, it's not the cover. Oh, here we go. All right. Oh, no, that's another cover. I thought that one. Well, you can choose 5 a day from shakes or mini meals. It's just something I think that it takes, like she said, it makes it easy. It takes like the, For the record, my mom went out the other day to a party and she pigged out, and she didn't even like the food that much. And I'm like, yeah, because it's all crap. And she's like, she was going to eat the salmon that I had. I'm like, Mom, you're not actually hungry, are you? She's like, no, but I want the salmon. I'm like, you just told me what you ate, though. You ate a lot. And if you're not hungry, I'm not going to eat the whole thing. We only get a very small amount of salmon, by the way. Salmon's expensive. We only get a ½ pound per week, which means we're only having like 4 ounces each, just a little bit. So it wouldn't have mattered if she had eaten it that night, but she wasn't even hungry. So I said, Mom, I'm not going to eat it on you. Just, save it. Save it for tomorrow, which she did. And we had sweet potato. You saw me eating that earlier. Walked Omar for almost an hour. Like I said, I did go to the emergency that other day, but after that day, my leg really wasn't hurting me. But nevertheless, I took a break from power walking. Even from walking home, I took a break. And now I'm going to go back power walking. I would like to power walk earlier. I saw in the news that they found their first case of West Nile virus. I hate mosquitoes anyway. I despise them. The fact of the matter is, mosquitoes are not keen on the sunshine. I can't go, I don't work, so I can't go power walking earlier in the day because I don't want to put sunscreen on and I will burn up, okay? So I have to go later in the day. But I would like to not be going so late, like when it's approaching, going to be getting dark, because that's when mosquitoes are out. I'd like to go a little earlier, try. But we have to get the hour walk with Omar in too, so that means I got to start going to bed earlier. If I go to bed earlier, then, I can go on my power walk and then come back and walk Omar, because actually, the other day when we were walking Omar, my mom said, you want to walk Omar, right? This other day, let me just tell you guys this other day, and I didn't know, I hadn't been outside all day, but on my computer, okay? Let's walk Omar, okay? Huh? Let's walk Omar. Well, yeah. And Angel was here too. Let's walk over an Angel at like 4:15 or 4:30 in the afternoon. It was like 90 degrees out. It was so hot that I'm like, Mom, this is ridiculous. We can't be, Omar I had to carry him. I literally carried him back home. I'm like, Mom, this is way too early. I didn't know it was so hot out. I hadn't been outside all day, but you had him. Like, we can't walk him this early. It's too hot for him. You know, so I carried him back home in my arms. Went on my power walk before I had my power walk, and then came back and had another small short walk with Omar. You know, so I totaled, because that was a shorter walk, because I had to take him home. You know what I mean? I don't mind power walking in the heat. I did it that day. It was hot. And I did my power walk in the heat, and that was fine. So I think, since Omar is not good to walk up, you know, him in the heat, but I can power walk fine in the heat, I think instead of doing his walk and then my power walk, I'm going to start doing my power walk and then his walk when I get home. It's 6 of one, half dozen of another anyway, you know. It's no different. I want to start following that thing. I want to see Paper Towns when it comes out. My mom, we saw it advertised when we saw Magic Mike XL. My mom and I both. It was okay, you know. Like I told the guy that came in to clean the movie theater after us, my mom was sitting there because I was down on my knees. She thought she had dropped something. We sneak like candy in, just like most people do, you know. And she thought she had dropped something underneath, so I'm down on my knees looking under the thing, and the guy was like, "Do you need a flash?" I'm like, "Yeah." And then he points under, and he's like, "There's nothing under there but a peanut butter cup," and it was actually an organic Newman's Own like peppermint cup thing, and that was what it dropped, and that's why my mom said that she hadn't eaten it, because I'm telling her, "Mom, you did, I saw you eat." She knows she had dropped it, one of them. That's what happened. And then he just happened to ask, "Did you like the movie?" And I told him, I'm like, "Well, it was all right." The NC made it worth the price of admission. The whole, you know, all the way leading up to the end scene. And I went out on, what did I go out on? IMDb, I think, or something. Whatever I went out on, lots of people were saying, lots of people were saying the same thing, that, you know, the movie was okay, but we just watched Magic Mike the other night, or part of it, and had all dancing throughout. This one's just, you know, it's just, I don't know. Like I told him, I'm like, well, the NC made it worth the price of admission, and I actually, you know, I enjoyed every second of 50 Shades of Grey, and this Magic Mike Extra LL or whatever, not so much. But, so what? You know, seeing it during the day, it's not that expensive, and, you know. I don't know what I did with that. Anyway, it's Shake Off 55 Pounds, was on the cover of Women's World, and it has a very easy, like, you know, something good in the summer. You know, instead of having food, just, you know, if you want food, there's like mini meals, and then there's shakes you can choose from. Could buy her book, too. So yeah, I deleted all of those songs that trigger me. Deleted them all from my, can't delete them from my memory, but I can at least not listen to them. It's not like I went back and was watching any of his videos either. And the 2 videos I was watching, the only reason, as I already said, is because of the content. That was the only reason. And it didn't have me go back. I definitely was not going to do that. But I figured it was okay to listen to the songs, that I'd be okay, and now I changed my mind. I changed my mind. I just changed my mind. I deleted them all. It's not like I paid that much for them anyway. What did I buy? Big deal, like $12 worth or something. Not even that, probably. $1.29 on Amazon. Each is $1.29. So what? The temptation. It causes me pain in the long run. Not worth it. Not worth it. Not worth it. So I made a delicious NutriBlast with organic baby spinach, organic kale, organic blueberries. We made squash, and now we don't throw away the squash seed stuff anymore, so I added some squash seed mush, whatever it is, regular squash and seeds mixed up in it. What else? Oh, frozen banana, organic frozen banana. A whole container of my Seiji coconut yogurt, a little bit of organic liquid stevia, flax, hemp, chia, all organic sunflower seeds, a few organic almonds, and that's it. And my mama loved it. I want one of these every day. You should be making these every day. I know. They're delicious. I know, Mom. I know. I get lazy. Speaking of laziness, my computer's running out of room, as in Firefox won't even play sound. I have to go to Chrome to play sound, and that's because my computer files are filled up with all these videos that I need to delete. Because remember, all these full-length videos like this, I have to first upload them to YouTube, and then do them with video downloaders. They all go to the video downloader file, and then have to upload them to get them from Movie Maker, rotate them. So then you got two videos. You got it in Video Downloader and in Movie Maker. In a Movie Maker, it's actually more megabytes, you know? So I need to go and delete all of those to clear up my files so they're not so filled up and using up all the, all the hard drive space on my computer. Got on the bus the other day, and the bus driver was like, I saw you such and such a place. It was down when you were all dressed up. Yeah, that was a court day. I'm not used to, I didn't know it was you. Yeah, because you're not used to, you're used to seeing me in shorts and a t-shirt or whatever. You're not used to seeing me dressed up. Yeah. And I said something, I don't know what I said. He's like, well, you're good looking, you gotta expect people to look at you or stare or whatnot. Yeah. It was weird listening to Pink's old songs. I remember them. That one, Dear Mr. President. How do you sleep while the rest of us cry? Dream when I say goodbye. I know all the songs. I hadn't heard them in a long time. These were greatest hits. And Just Like a Pill, and Dear Mr. President, and You in Your Hand, and Sober. I remember I used to love that one. I only got Pink CDs because my mama loves that song, Just Give Me a Reason. So I bought these CDs, and I told you I got them at Best Buy, and they were like much cheaper than they were marked, which was cool. I was like, whoa, that's awesome. Told the guy, like, oh, that's awesome. They're cheaper than they're marked. Wonder why. He's like, I don't know, don't question it. I'm like, I know, that's awesome. I was expecting to pay like 30, and I paid like 20 something, 22, I don't know. They were marked different anyway. They were discounted without having a sign that they were going to discount us. That's always fun. That's always exciting. So I got her that one, really for us, but you know, got them for her, and I mean I can enjoy listening to them, but the one with Just Give Me a Reason, which isn't her latest album, was one before. And then I decided to get the greatest hits ones just because those are old songs I haven't heard in quite some time. I know them all. I know most music, well not most, but you know what I mean? I just know, I listen to music, so I know a lot of fucking music. In all genres. Not everything, but you know, I know a lot of music. Doesn't mean I listen to it all. And recently I listened to Love Me Dead. That's by Ludo, right? Yeah, I used to have that on my MP3 player. I know all those songs. I prefer alternative and classic rock, but I know like most of those old like top 40 songs. Not now, because now I don't listen to that anymore. I listen to my MP3s, which are classic and alternative mostly. And then I turn to a station that's classic, so I don't listen to like top 40. So nowadays, no, I don't know the top 40 songs, not at all. I don't. But that's not my kind of music anyway, so it's not matter. She's got to start drinking more water. It is so imperative to listen to me. I'll end with this after the bathroom really bad. Selena, Joe wrote me back about your question about Sex Pistols' song called Bodies. He says Sex Pistols are just like, I don't know, something unto themselves. They were something, you're not meant to understand the song. It's however you interpret it. You know what I mean? That's what he told me anyway. He said you're supposed to interpret it however. That's how their songs are designed to be, you know. They're not like standard, like you'd hear, you know, a lot of music, you know, it's a simple song, I mean, you understand it, blah, blah. Sex Pistols is not like that, and that song Bodies is not meant to be, like. So he told me to tell you just, you know, because I said, well, Selena wants to know, and I'm like, I'm kind of want to know too, you know. But Joe writes songs like that. I used to say to him, like, what does this mean? I don't understand your song. He's like, I like it, I don't understand some of it. You're not supposed to, Laura. You're supposed to just interpret it the way you interpret it, you know? That's what it's meant to do. That's how Joe writes. He was in band, you know, when he was younger. He's 10 years older than me, so that was quite some time ago. But he does different kind of music, you know. He doesn't write songs, say, like All American Rejects, you know, just simple, like gives you hell, yeah, you know, whatever. I have that on my MP3 player. You know what I mean? I'll end with this. It's a miracle unto itself. All you have to do is look at my old pictures, my old videos, that I got this back. This is a miracle unto itself. I certainly can't believe it. But it didn't come easy. Not in my 40s. Anyone tries to tell you otherwise, losing weight in your 40s, particularly, I mean, the nearly 72 pounds that I lost. 65 pounds. I'm like let's say, 6, whatever. Losing that much and keeping it off and whatnot, I mean, that's just nearly impossible. But I did it. I did it. I'm not stopping either. I told you, when I was at Joe's and I was sleeping good and eating good and not staying up all night and not under so much freaking stress like I am here, worrying about every fucking little thing with her, I got down to 153. And right now I'm like 170, you know, so I don't even know what I look like at 153. Because I didn't take any pictures or do any videos, but I weighed myself on the same scale I'm weighing with, you know, it's accurate, made in the USA, you know, Eat Smart digital scale, and I was definitely down to 153 at one point. But lately I've been getting more toned with the power walks and everything, so perhaps, like, say 153 at that point would be like, say, right now 158, which another, I mean, maybe lose another 10 pounds and just get more tone. Oh God, I still need to watch that video with the woman in the Planned Parenthood and talking about organ harvesting and whatnot. It's all so overwhelming. I cannot take it. Too overwhelming for me, babies. Just too overwhelming. It's just too much. It's everything you can think of. It's all, like I said, just everyone quibbling back and forth. You know, pro-abortion versus anti-abortion, pro-vaccine versus anti-vaccine. I don't know. Take your pick of anything. It's just, oh, the religion. All the different religions and the Christian religion insistence that all non-Christians are going to burn eternally in hell, and so whatever. I was reading a whole bunch of comments like that, and the Christians going out there, you just, I'd rather bank on you because you're going to, do you know what the burning flesh smells like, and that's what you're looking forward to. I would rather just, you know, pretty much be safe rather than sorry, but what they don't get is we who do not believe that can't force ourselves to believe it. So we are going to bank on the fact that no good God is going to throw any of his creations into hell, okay? There is no fucking such thing as hell. That's what we have to bank on. Oh, we who aren't atheists. I can't comprehend atheists any more than I comprehend the Christians who believe all non-Christians on this entire vast planet are destined to just burn, baby, burn eternally. It's ludicrous to me. It's always been ludicrous to me. It's been ludicrous to me. And I'm not alone. That's why I went and read the comments, you know. But we're not going to change their minds. I clearly saw after reading hundreds of comments. We're not going to change their mind any more than they're going to change our mind. So, in the end, they have their faith that we're all going to burn eternally in hell and they're going to go to heaven and sing with angels. And we have our faith that no real God or creator, whatnot, would be that cruel. And that this world is much, much more than people realize, or anybody's even able to comprehend. And in the end, all we know is that we're here. And in the end, all I fucking know is I'm fucking tired of being alone. As in not having people in my life that I can interact with on a daily basis who, who get it, who share my sentiments, who, who are not even remotely like my mother and all her little friends, And she's fine, guys. She has her friends. She has her friends that she talks to and talks on the phone with and visits and goes, you know what I mean? On her level. That is not even remotely my level. And it's so far not my level that I literally am in danger because I forget that there actually is a world out there and there actually might be people that And again, I'm not negating any of you guys who share my sentiments and whatnot, but you are not in my everyday reality, see? It is not the same thing online, and everyday reality is not the same thing even remotely. But even the personalized shit I was doing left me cold. For the most part, left me totally cold, I'll probably do it again and it'll leave me cold again, but it's better than nothing. And that's why out of all the people who respond to my ads and do this and do that, in the end I only met 2 in person. And I don't regret it. I do not regret it at all. It was enjoyable, but so there we have it. There we have it. I don't even think this needs to be age restricted. I really didn't go into anything that needs to be age restricted, I don't think. Have to go to the bathroom. And if this can even remotely be construed as fat shaming, I don't fucking care. Because I love that I was able to get this back, okay? And I can look at my old pictures and my old videos of me at 232 pounds, and yeah, I love that I was able to get this back. And I intend to very soon start reaping the rewards of all my hard work. Again, I was doing it before. I was doing the personalized shit. I put it on the back burner because I was going through so much fucking hell with her, So much fucking hell with her. I can't be joking. I can't even be, it's like she's in the middle of a breakdown and destroying her house, and I have this guy writing to me stuff like, pick your peck. I've had guys like, you have an unreal body, but I bet you hear that all the time. Or this one guy was actually really attractive, and I'm in the middle of hell with her. It's like, how am I supposed to even deal with this everyday thing with these people writing to me? They don't have a clue what I'm going through here. I couldn't, But But now it's over with. And then when the court shit happened, the same thing. How could I do my personalized shit at all when all that court shit was happening, or when my cousin was just pushing me almost to the point of my own fucking breakdown? Blah, 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 blah. My mom was locked up. No, there's no way. But now it's over. You realize that? Now it is over. I want to get my stuff from LA too. I'm scared, but I definitely want to do that. But you know what I mean? It's over. I can go back to, trying to live a little again, even in the most minute ways, because all this shit is finally over with. It's over, over, over. Even to the point where I don't have to constantly worry about Auntie breathing down my neck or whatnot. She turned over that huge sum of money. It's over completely. It's over. It's over, and I'm free, and you know what I mean? And I would like to start living again, just even a little bit, I'm sure you guys can understand that. I would like to start being allowed to just live, even just, Anyway, I have to go to the bathroom very badly. I think the nice little healthy Nutriblast is about to go right through me.